This is Rick Rule for Rule Investment Media and the Rule Classroom, sponsors of the Natural Resources Investment Symposium in Boca Raton, Florida, July 7 through 11. Those of you familiar with our conferences know that we interview our exhibitors and our speakers before the conference so that you have a chance to utilize your time at the conference, before the conference, and after the conference to better effect. It's important that in order for you to get the full benefit of the conference, that you pay attention to all of the exhibitors and all of the speakers before, during, and after the event. Today, as part of this process, I'm delighted to interview a friend of very long standing, Dana Samuelson. I've known Dana going all the way back to the Jim Blanchard days, probably 3 decades ago, which dates both Dana and I. He is the proprietor of the American Gold Exchange, and he's been a longtime supporter of our natural resource investment symposiums. Dana, thank you so much for agreeing to come on for the interview today.
Thank you, Rick. It's an honor to be here with you, sir.
It's important to note that no exhibitor at the Natural Resources Investment Symposium goes unvetted. All companies that are public company exhibitors are owned and accounts managed and owned by myself. And the coin and bullion dealers are people who have gotten through with unblemished track records through the period of my time at Global Resource Investments in Sprott. I'm delighted to say that in 30 years of referring clients to Dana, I have never had one negative comment, either through the firm or in terms of the conferences. So Dana, congratulations on a fairly sterling track record with regards at least to no complaints.
Well, thank you, Rick. You know, in my business, my reputation is all I really have. So we protect that, and we just do that by saying what we do and doing what we say. It's pretty simple, just like you do.
Well, let's make it easy then. Begin by telling me what American Gold Exchange does. What specific products and services do you have that you can offer live and live stream attendees to the Natural Resources Investment Symposium?
Well, thank you. So American Gold Exchange, my company, is a national physical precious metals mail order and vintage U.S. gold and European gold dealership. We're out of Austin, Texas. Our website, amergold.com, has live, transparent pricing on the most widely traded, competitively priced modern bullion coins. And we also do about 50% of our business in vintage US $10 and $20 gold coins and European gold coins as well that were minted prior to World War II and were money and currency back in the day when gold actually was both money and currency, which are two different things. So I deal in basically U.S. Gold Eagles, Maple Leafs, Austrian Philharmonics. I call them vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. Now, we could deal in a lot of esoteric products, but these are the products that are the most liquid, the most sellable when our clients want to sell, which is part of the game, right? So we deal in a very competitive market. We're always very competitively priced. And on top of that, we do the same thing with our vintage U.S. numismatic and European gold coins that we sell in bulk.
And just for the record, Dana, are you also merchants of bullion in the form of things like bars, kilo silvers, 400-ounce golds? Are you strictly in the coinage business?
No, we'll sell silver bars, gold bars as well. One of the things that I've done in my career is I've been a member of the Professional Numismatists Guild, which is the leading organization of rare coin dealers in the country. And there has been a problem that came to light in the 2015, 2016, 2017 when I was president of the P&G, where the Chinese were counterfeiting precious metals items coming into the U.S. And they're more easily counterfeiting bars than sovereign minted coins. So while I do deal in bars, I tend to shy away from them because they're better at counterfeiting the bars than they are on the 1 ounce sovereign minted gold and silver pieces. Yeah, I mean, I literally took a drill to a kilogram gold bar about a year ago that a world famous football player brought to my office. And I didn't want to upset him because he was really big, but the bar had a little bit of an off color to it. And I said, if I drill it, if it's gold, I'll keep it. But if it's tungsten in the middle, you get to keep it. And he said, go ahead and drill it. So that's one of the reasons I shy away from bars. But in silver, we do a lot of 100-ounce bar business. Occasionally, we'll do 1,000-ounce bars, but they're harder to ship because of weight. We do kilogram bars as well as 1-ounce bars and rounds.
And just for the record, are you mostly a buy and ship firm, or do you have storage options available for people?
No, we deliver. I do not have storage facilities that I am party to. I have independent storage facilities that I recommend, and I'm looking forward to recommending Battle Bank as a lending company when we're ready to do so, which I'm assuming will be very soon. But we deliver. We can deliver to a couple of different storage facilities that we know are independently run and are run by professional independent operators. But no, we do not store for our clients or have a storage arrangement per se.
So let's talk about your two principal product lines then. The so-called bullion coins first. What do you have there? And if you have any recommendations for people in terms of price efficiency and liquidity, talk to me about that business, the Sovereign, the Krugerrand, the Eagles.
Yeah, so we deal in, like I said, Gold Eagles, Maple Leafs, Austrian Philharmonics, British Britannias, Australian Kangaroos, South African Krugerrands. These are pretty much the big 5 or 6. Most of my clients either want Gold Eagles or Gold Buffaloes that the U.S. makes as well. We tend to do a second volume in Philharmonics out of Austria. And the reason is Canadian Maple Leafs are a great product. They're a North American product. The mint is very efficient. But when you go back to the 1986 broker reporting law that was instituted, we have a shopping list that was given to us by the IRS on what's reportable when dealers buy from the public, 25 ounces of gold or more. Canadian Maple Leafs are on that list, while U.S. Gold Eagles and Austrian Philharmonics, the most popular gold coin in Europe, are not. So for broker reporting requirement reasons, most of our clients tend to shy away from Maple Leafs, even though they're a little bit more competitively priced than Eagles. They're on par with Philharmonics in price. And the nuance in price is $10, $20 an ounce, and that's just because the U.S. Mint charges a little bit higher fee for manufacturing and distribution than the Canadian Mint charges or the Austrian Mint charges for the same ounce. Now, you can buy bars made by Valcambi Refinery or Credit Suisse that are going to be a little cheaper than the sovereign minted coins, but then you do potentially have a, not so much a sellability problem, but a settlement delay should a dealer want to actually melt the bars to make sure they're real, as opposed to just buy them over the counter and hope that they're not getting a Chinese plated tungsten bar.
So tell me something about the bullion coin liquidity then. A customer can either buy from you or sell to you at prices quoted on your website. And how does settlement work? And what is the liquidity like? Are all of the bullion coins completely liquid? In other words, can you make an immediate, transparent offer to buy or offer to sell?
Yes, absolutely. We are located in Austin, so the product has to be in our office before we can verify it and lock in the price and pay. Now, our own clients that we've sold product to, if we'll lock in when they ship to us and we get confirmation of shipment, we do offer that to our clients. But if you bought the product somewhere else, I want to get it here in my office first before we can actually lock the price in. And then payment's immediate. We either via wire transfer or a check or ACH if you'd like. We can pay with Zelle, but Zelle is a little cumbersome for dollar volumes. We're actually the biggest buyer in Austin, and I'll buy any legitimate product from anyone. You don't have to be my client to sell to me. Happy to make a two-way competitive market to anyone who wants to buy or sell the products we deal in.
Let's talk now about the semi-numismatics, the 10s and 20s, and the vintage European coins. Tell me something about that product, who the buyer is and what the attractiveness is.
Well, there are clients like the fact that you can own gold and get some modest leverage to the gold price through scarcity that these vintage coins offer, because they're not making any more today. Like a Gold Eagle, as I like to say, the old Jay Leno commercial for Doritos, eat all you want, we'll make more. Well, that's what the modern minted gold bullion coins are. When you go to the vintage coins that were made back prior to World War II, the market availability is left to what survives today, and not only what survives, but what survives in different quality ratings. So in the US $20 gold coins, either the Liberties that were made from 1850 to 1907 or the $20 St. Gaudens from 1907 to 1933, we know today that there's, out of 100 million made, there's a couple million known survivors. And as you go up the quality rating in mint condition, the known survivors decrease dramatically. So lower end mint quality coins are what we call semi-numismatic. They trade with the gold price, but they also have a collector premium that waxes and wanes. And we actually track the premium on these coins to see when they're low in their cycle and when they're high in their cycle relative to their intrinsic gold content. We actually publish premium charts on our website. We're the only dealer that I know of in the US that actually does that. We go back 25 years. And today, for example, we've had a real run in gold where the gold price has gone from 2040 to almost 2400. Now it's correcting about 23 and a quarter right now. But that run in the gold price has created a lot of sellers physically into the US market. And what's that done? That's made the premiums on the collectible 20s collapse from about 15, 20, 25% down to less than 10 in some instances. And we saw this happen during COVID when COVID blew up and the gold price took off. And there wasn't a lot of follow through buying immediately because the economy was shut down. Well, premiums got crunched. And people that bought at low premiums can also harness the premium increases that inflates when we get to supply and demand equilibrium. So, for example, a $20 St. Gaudens in mint state 65 condition. There's about 280,000 known survivors. They trade for about $2,750 a coin today. Their premium's about 19.5% over gold content. A year ago, the premium was 55%. So a coin like this, when you can buy it at a low premium like it is today, I know 19.5% sounds high, but there's only 280,000 known today in all, dates and mint marks for the entire series, which is the top 15% of known survivors. When you can buy it at a 20% premium and the premium goes up to 50%, well, it's like a mining stock to a degree, where you can get premium and gold content appreciation. But knowing when to buy in the cycle is paramount. And that's what we do. We are consultative in nature. We help people understand what they're trying to do in the market. We give them advice based on 25 years of experience. I've been doing this for 44 years. I met you, I think, in 1993 when I went back for my second tour of duty with Jim Blanchard, and you had become his stockbroker for resource stocks at that point in time. So this is what we do. We truly just try and help people in our marketplace. I live in a little golden corner and I stay in it. It's all I really know how to do well.
Dana, our attendees, I think, have been well advised over the years to do business with people that they've come to know. Who at American Gold Exchange should our attendees, either online or in person, reach out to? Who is the person who is their contact, and how may our customers reach that person?
Well, I'm literally the contact. My email address is dana@amergold.com, but I do have 4 hand-trained, by me, account managers who've been with me for years. So they're very seasoned, very well experienced. So that's Matt Warden, John McDonald, Tom Simonian, and Alex McElroy. These are my 4 trained account managers who help clients with their individual transactions. As I like to say, if you want to give us a compliment, give one to our account managers. But if you want to have a complaint, bring it to me, because I want to know there's a problem. And that, as you mentioned up top, seldom happens, because we just try and run a very simple, transparent, straightforward business where, as I said, we say what we do and we do what we say.
What's the website? What's the phone number?
AMERGOLD, amergold.com is the website. And as I said, we have live, transparent pricing. It's an information-rich source for all our products. Phone number is 613-613-9323. Email is
Dana, thank you.
Dana
Go ahead.
at
Go ahead. Go ahead.
amergold.com or info at amergold.com. Sorry.
No worries. Dana, thank you for your ongoing support of the Natural Resources Investment Symposium. We look forward to hosting you in Boca Raton, July 7 through 11. Thanks again. Thank
you, Rick. It'll be a fabulous symposium. Last year's was amazing, and the facility is to die for. So thank you for hosting it. We'll look forward to seeing you in a couple months.
Pleasure.